All right, so I'm not really sure what happened because I believe, first off, how's my audio? If anyone can tell me. Good afternoon, everybody. How's everybody today? Just want to make sure the audio's good. So this is the first time I've done a stream this year so far, and a live stream on YouTube. And I really thought that I would be able to have the stream going vertical. And then when I started the stream here today, I put this phone this way, like YouTube way, and it was saying that I have to turn it this way to start the stream. So I apologize for that. I'm not going to get crazy, even though I wish that the stream was set the other way. I really do. I wanted it to be horizontal and not vertical, but here we are. And I'm parked on it. So I guess it would be best to view this on a mobile device if you're watching it. But I guess I just got a comment saying go through StreamYard. I might have to do that. I did set the stream on my computer and I clicked under mobile device because I knew I would have to be on my phone during the stream. So that could be it. But yeah, if you're watching and you have your TV up and this is on the TV and it looks okay, then no worries. But otherwise, you could go on your phone and watch it and it might be more enjoyable. But we're here. Welcome, everybody. I do have my coffee. So I'm just going to let some people get into the stream real quick, and I'll do just like a... Well, actually, we're on the first street here, and I already see some treasure. So what's going on today is there is a beach town close to where I live. It's about 20 minutes away from my house, maybe 17 minutes. So not that far, but also not right down the street either. And they break it apart into 3 different sections for bulk trash pickup. So the first section is the first Thursday of the month. The second section is the second Thursday of the month. And then the section that I'm in right now is going to be the third Thursday of the month. So this will be about 25 streets that have bulk pickup tomorrow morning. And yeah, so we're going to see what we can find. All right, so here we are. I'm parked up. If you guys can see, there is some trash. I might just walk up to it because I don't want to drive and hold the phone right now. And then when we start cruising, I'm going to either use this mount to put the phone on or this mount in the window, depending on how I'm feeling at that moment. But let's just go see what we have, and then I'll come back and get the truck if I have to. So here it is. The first street that I pulled onto. Hopefully this isn't like super blurry. Hold on. I also will say that I can't really do anything about the wind, so if it starts affecting the audio really badly, I apologize for that. The rocking chair up on the porch is just rocking by itself. But here we go. Here's our first pile. And actually this rug isn't that bad. It kind of looks nice, I'm not gonna lie. Some mattresses under there. This is decent, but it's rusted out right there on the bottom. The only thing I would consider taking from this pile is the rug. And let's see. It honestly passed the smell check completely. So that rug's actually pretty nice. So the only thing about rugs is, why did they throw it out? Like, what made them throw that rug in the trash? Did a dog poop on it? Or, I mean, there's a rug rug right here, or they just were like, you know, we changed up the kitchen, the living room, whatever, and we just wanted to throw away the rug because it doesn't match the new setup. It could be that simple. But here we go. Here's another rug. The mattress, I'm not going to go. Should I take the outdoor rug from that pile? That would be my first pick of the day. Who says yeah? Yeah, I mean, the people around here do have a decent amount of money, so like it could be as simple as them just throwing it out. See, this one's a lot dirtier. You can see the stains on the bottom even. And see, it has like, that could have just been from dragging it though. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, that one sucks. I'm sorry. That outdoor rug is looking way better than that. Look at this though. These cushions are nice. Let's see. Ooh, it's a pull out. The pull out makes it less desirable though. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Is this a comfortable couch? Oh my gosh, yeah, actually. See, like, I'm not gonna take this couch today because I don't think it's really that good. But could you imagine if somebody had like a college dorm area or whatever, I don't know, like an apartment that you're moving into and you don't really care what the furniture looks like? This is a decent rug. I mean, couch. This is a nice sofa. What's up, Willie Jackson? The problem is everything has body fluids on it. So here's a table, right? And this table might have actually been decent when they put it out. I don't know for sure, but I think that because it was in the weather, it's peeling and stuff in certain areas. So I'm doing this a little bit slower than I would normally just because I want people to understand the situation here. But the table is going to be a no-go. Look at this on the couch. That's going to be nothing. That's going to be a no-go. That rug smells weird, so that's going to be a no. And I'm walking backwards to try my best to block the wind with my back. And I am going to take the rug, the first rug. I have a black light. The problem is you wouldn't want to use it trash picking because you'd be scarred for life. Everything has body fluids on it. I'm assuming, like, say if you were taking a nap on that couch, you would drool a little bit on it. So here we go. Outdoor rug. Taking it. Might actually use this on the patio. This is a nice rug. But we're gonna hop back in the truck and we're gonna go cruise. I just wanted to give you guys like a nice opener and show you, like, show everybody there is gold out here. So this might not be like gold, but the fact that this is the very first street that I drove onto with the trash pickup tomorrow, and there's 3 different piles of stuff. That's pretty amazing if you think about it. On one block, just this first block. This rug's actually decently light too. It's like not that heavy. I would say this is a score, an actual score. It's gonna get it's probably gonna get cat piss on it again if I put it on my deck, so can't really be mad about that. Taking the rug. All right, here we go. I'm gonna stick the tripod down in here if I can so y'all can see me. And we're off. I don't know, I don't want to put this on here and mess the mic up, but I guess I will. All right, so little backstory to those who might not know, or people who just randomly came across this stream, which I hope some people randomly came on this stream. who don't know my channel at all. That was the hopes of doing this stream. Whoa, the tile reseller just hit me with a $7 tip. What? No, the boy. Thank you, dude. That's what's up. Kaylee N, are you new? Like you just found this stream without knowing about my channel at all? That would be amazing. So here's the rundown. So I've been making YouTube videos pretty much my whole life. Like 2009, I started this channel. I had uploaded a whole bunch of stuff. It was a different type of content. So I did end up removing a lot of it over the years because the community standards changed quite a bit since then. So like it was a little more like, I don't even know how to say it. Like it was stunt related. It was crazy stuff. Like it was stuff that, you know, the general audience on YouTube today wouldn't really be interested in. But I've always trash picked. Like I trash picked my entire life since I was like 8 years old. And what I mean by trash picking is like driving around either on your bicycle when I was that young. I literally just had a bike with baskets on the front, baskets on the back, and then eventually in a car, in a truck, and just looking at all the beach towns in New Jersey and seeing what people throw away. So like in the spring, before the summer, people do spring cleaning, and a lot of these people buy and sell houses. They have renters, they have people moving in, moving out. They're coming down for the new season, so they have new stuff. They're bringing stuff from Pennsylvania, they're bringing stuff from New York, from Maryland, and they're throwing away lots of stuff that's very, very useful, but they just don't have a use for it anymore because maybe they got a new rug, maybe they got a new sofa, you know, maybe they rented the house for the winter and people left stuff behind. It's a very tourist-related area, and there's a lot of extra stuff, a lot of waste. So when I was like really young, like, I don't know, 8 years old, I think, 7 years old, my parents actually had bought a house as a beach house, because I'm from Pennsylvania originally, in a town called Longport. And that was my first taste of like this tourism culture where people would just have excess and just throw it away. Because up in Pennsylvania, I'm going to pull up straight here because I see a bike and some other stuff in the trash right here. Up in Pennsylvania, you would never see stuff like this just thrown out the way that it is around here. So I got a taste of that, and I would ride around on my bike and I would pick different things. And there was actually like this really small shed in the back of my house, and I would just put all this stuff in there, and I had yard sales. So like I've been doing this kind of stuff. I still do that. I still have yard sales. I still collect stuff out of the trash, and it's become like a really cool business because what I didn't know for many years, for very long, is that people are interested in seeing what you can find. So it's like, not only can you find really cool stuff and sell it, I created another business of literally making videos and showing people what I find. One chip, dude. Who's that? Ash Bees, what's going on? All right, so here we go. We got another little pile right over here. I'm gonna go check it out. So this town doesn't really even look that crazy. Like, these houses aren't that nice. Well, some of them are really, really nice, but like a lot of duplexes and just houses that don't look extravagant. But people just want to be at the beach, so it's pretty much... Oh no, the bike, how did the bike disappear already? I literally just drove by here like 10 minutes ago, and there was a bike right here, and I come back and it's just gone. So somebody grabbed it. That's cool though. Probably somebody was gonna scrap it. All right, I'm getting back in the truck. Bear with me, I'm gonna try to do this fast. I was dilly-dallying there for a minute, but we're gonna... Whoa! Yo, this wind is... Look at this, look at my hat. Should I even get it at this point? I kind of have to get it, I can't just litter it, but... Wow, that is brutal. All right, the wind is extreme today. So I don't know if the audio is getting super messed up or not, but I'm just doing my best out here. All right, I'm gonna learn from my mistake off this stream too, because like this is not going as smooth as I thought it would. And if I could get somebody to help me do some of the filming, I might try to do that if this is something people want to see. I really don't like the fact that the stream's going vertical, but we're in it now. So I guess there's a lot of people that watch YouTube on their mobile devices anyway, so. I am seeing, what am I seeing? I'm seeing a TV. All right, here we go. So there's a TV right here. I'm not seeing a cord for the TV, so it might be hard to test TV, but we'll pull over here. I'm gonna pull into this driveway actually and then just back up. Normally I probably wouldn't, but it's a little hard to do all this. All right. Okay, cool, Ernie. I appreciate you leaving that comment. All right, let's see. TV. Not the best type of TV. Oh, it's broken. If you can see the front of it. Honestly, it might have not even been broken until they brought it out here. But this is one of those plasma TVs, which are harder to sell, but they do still hold value for certain people. I don't know what this is. Is this a bed? Yeah, it's actually like, what kind of a bed is this? I don't know. This isn't for me, honestly. I'll just lay this down again. All right, so usually when I pick up TVs, I would say like 8 or 9 times out of 10. 8 or 9 times out of 10, they actually, they work. They usually work. I mean, they pretty much always work. Not gonna lie. I did find like a really, really nice Samsung TV a few days ago, last week. And it was like, when I looked it up, the model and everything, it was like a $1,200 or $1,300 TV. And they still sell that model. So it wasn't only from like, I think 2 years ago. And it works perfectly fine. I didn't release that video yet, but you'd be surprised. And you know, another thing I was gonna say is, usually when I make a video like this, I'll film for like 2 to 3 hours around, and I'll condense it into like 30 or 40 minutes, maybe, if that. And so like, this is a lot. The live stream does give you a lot of like lag time when I'm just kind of cruising around looking for the right pile. All right, let's see. I guess since we're here, there would be no reason not to get out. All right, here we go. Corvette girl, what's up? Kim B, how are you? All right, so look at this. So there's like a pile of tile. The tile is actually decent. The only thing is, if you can't find more tile like this, what would you do with just one pack of tile, unless you're doing like crafts with it? This says fragile wood scraps. Look at that. Woo, Christine with $2 tip. Thank you so much. Whoa, somebody hit me with 20 bucks. Who was that? Bob Mont? Dude, thank you so much. That's insane. I appreciate it for real. I don't know if I'll take any of this stuff, honestly. This is actually cool. Wait a second. Whoa. It has a family name on it. So they used to do like where people would donate to the playground. I think that's where this came from. And if you gave a certain amount of money, they would put a piece of the fence with your name, your family name on it. There's a little bit of stuff here. Actually, I think I'll take this TV mount. This looks pretty good. I don't think it has the bolts, but I need one of these. So little TV mount. I'll make a pile here. It looks like there's two of these racks, clothing racks. Look at this. And these aren't expensive at all. But for yard sales and stuff, I do like to use these. Looks like it has tape on it though. I wonder why that is. Because it's shattered. This chair is cool too, but it just has so much damage. I think I'm gonna leave that. Is it looking like the rack's broken, I guess? I think I'm just gonna leave the rack. Alright, here we go. TV mount for the TV I was just talking about. So we got a little TV mount. That's the second item I'm going to take today. If anybody just started watching, I found this outdoor rug earlier. And so that was the first pickup. And this is going to be my second pickup of the day. So let's keep going, see what else we find. I'm stoked about that $20 donation. It really does mean a lot. And like our business is actually doing well, but the fact that people appreciate the content and the videos enough to donate $20, it's about the money. Obviously, like, you need to make money, but it's also just inspiring for me, because then it's like, yo, these people really like this stuff. You know, like, they like what I'm doing enough to give me 20 bucks just to be on a live stream. That's crazy. $20 for some coffee, is that the claim? I hope I can find something really cool for you guys today, because I know it's hit or miss out here. That's the problem. There is a little bit of stuff here. I don't know if it's worth stopping. I think that'll take up too much time. So we're just gonna go on to the next street. So that's only been the 3 streets so far. And I did have a tip. Fran Richards, thank you. Brazilian reals. I've been to Brazil actually once. I remember that. How is it in Florida? Best find ever. We got a question from JP. It's a good question, because you mean on the in the trash on the street, right? It would have to be the thing is too, a lot of people think that this, like, if I parked right here in the middle of the street, and I have done that just like a dick, whatever, it's not a good move. But like, if I saw something real quick that I just wanted to jump out and grab, if you parked right here, I could park in this street for like 15, 20 minutes and there wouldn't be a single person coming down the road. So yes, I do have to watch the road, obviously, but there's really nobody, like, I'm not going to pull out unless I'm watching the road, obviously. Best find would have to be a Tony Hawk skateboard in the town that's actually next to this one. Just got a $5 donation. Thank you so much from Sage. That's epic. And the thing of it is, we sold the skateboard for about $600, but I think it's more likely that it would be worth over $1,000 today right now. So it was a board that was from the 80s, late 80s, early 90s, and it was a board that somebody had won at a contest, because it wasn't a board that was released to skate shops or stores. It was one that would have had to have been, you know, you placed in a contest and it was given to one of the winners. I found a power surger box. So it was basically like a box that you would plug everything into, and if the house lost electricity or whatever may be the case, it would protect all the electronics and anything that was turned on from like shorting out or losing memory or anything like that. And that went for $500. I sold it on eBay and it went to Guam, actually. So that was one of the biggest scores off the bat. And then I would say, woo, gas and coffee from Stacy NAT. That's amazing. I might just skip this street. Oh, maybe not. See, this is the thing. So when I'm doing the regular videos, I can cut all the meat out. Like if I'm driving and I don't see anything for like 10 streets, I can just cut it out. Or if I literally just put, like I've just put 2 different days of trash picking into one video because there wasn't enough finds in just the first day. Woo! Cynthia Cantor also hitting us with a $1.99 donation. What's the hot chip, dude? I'm not even sure what that is. Is that like a challenge? I thought you were talking about an actual person. All right, we're coming up on a nice pile, but it looks like a lot of mattresses, but let's see. I'll just pull over first before I grab the camera. Ooh, that cloud mattress is giving me the heebie-jeebies, though. That's pretty gnarly looking. All right, let's see. So we got some stuff here. Actually, that wicker desk is actually pretty cool. I just got one of those and it didn't sell, though. Let's see. This is like an entertainment stand. It's honestly really cool, though, and it's in good condition. Whoa, look at the design on this chair, though. That's insane. Oh, the Eddie. Oh yeah, he's still around. I seen him the other day. This is really cool. What do you guys think about this? Does anyone know the actual like name of this design? Sadly, I feel like the value of it in this area, I don't know about other places, is actually pretty low. I don't know if I should even take it. What do you guys think? What does everybody think? Take the chair? Grab that chair. Sell it in Philly. Just grab it. Take it. Take it. It is needlepoint, though. I think you're right about that. Who said that? Everybody's saying grab it. All right, this is stoked. All right, I'm going to take this. I might just set this down for a second right here while I put this in. All right, here it is. I think it's like a little bit broken though. I'm not gonna lie, it's not in perfect condition. I think this is like a $20 piece. Somebody said it's worth $5 grand. Don't sit on it. It's definitely busted. Grandma's chair, no! I don't know. I'll take it just for the fun of the stream. Hopefully I don't find a lot of other stuff that I'm gonna be mad that I took it. It is broken though, look. It might just need to be tightened, actually. As is, 25 bucks on Marketplace. People are saying leave it. This stand is nice. I think that'll sell for 30 bucks, which isn't that much money, obviously, but you know. So many people now are saying leave it. Should we leave it? I don't know. I feel like it's firewood. Wicker is kind of crap. Once it ages, it starts falling apart. I'll just trash it later. That was the right call. That was the right comment I was looking for. If I can post it today and get 20, 30 bucks for it, and somebody else wants to fix it, that's the call. And if it doesn't sell, I can just put it out front of my house. This is honestly scary as hell. I don't know how easy it is to see in the video, but damn, these are foul. This cloud mattress from the side, look at that stain. There is a chair right there, but that's pretty much scrap, which maybe if people would be really interested in it, I would do a scrap video. Like if people were super, super interested in it, I might do a video that's just me scrapping. Ooh. But for now, we're not going to do that. No more chairs. I know, the chairs are not that good, sadly. I can't smell the mattresses. They're too crazy. We're going to have to just keep going. So we actually are up to 643 people viewing, which is really good, actually. If you guys, if everyone doesn't mind too, to just hit the thumbs up button and give the video a like if you're enjoying it. If you hate it, then that's fine, you don't have to. But this is a no outlet, but I do see stuff down here, so maybe I should just go down this street, turn around, and then see what we got. There's actually a decent pile. The only problem is, what is all this stuff? This looks like a lot of stuff, actually. What is all this? I'm gonna turn around so I'm already facing the road. There's like a little radio out there. I'm gonna snag that. I'll grab the radio and then I'll pull up across the street from all the good stuff. What was that? I just like ran over. Oh, it was the drain pipe, I guess. Is that what that was? I don't even know. Or did my gate fall down? Oh, the rack might have fell down in the bottom. All right. I'm not gonna pull the camera up. I'm just gonna grab this radio and then hop back in, but I'll show you guys it. Actually, hold up. Check this out. Hold up, I'll switch it around. So look, there's actually a radio. DVD, CD. What is this? TV radio? TV radio. This is a good brand too, I know that. Why is it so freaking heavy? Hold up. This thing's gnarly. Look at this. I've never seen something like this before. What? No. That's for real? Let's see if... Oh! Disc 6, 1963. This is a CD. I wonder what it is. It can be battery operated. And then the cord goes there. I do have a couple cords at my house. Let's see. Does it have batteries in it by chance? Nah. I'm thinking it probably works. It might not. I can't guarantee it. But this is something I'm willing to take a chance on, because I can always just throw it out. I've never seen anything like that before. And it doesn't really even look like it's super old, considering. This is like a beach piece here. Imagine sitting here watching a DVD on this. This is really cool, actually. And then we have all these pictures, like 3 sets of these. Look, hold on. I'm not sure like what value this would be, but we got 1 punch bowl set. Each one's individually wrapped. And then we got a second set. Some crystal in there. It was just the bowl alone would look like it was $12.45 at Goodwill, so I don't know, $10 value there. And then a third one. So not bad. Nothing spectacular, but all that and the TV, DVD, CD thing is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good score. I might as well not even wear this hat anymore. Or whatever I gotta do. It keeps falling off. Alright. Let's do this. I'm just gonna set the camera here right now. Because we're coming up on a nice... I don't know if it's even a nice pile, but it's a big pile. Here we go. The room separators look actually pretty cool. So here's what the pile looks like. So it looks pretty decent. You can see there's like room separators, boxes of random stuff, and oh yeah, we're over 700 people watching, which is really cool. I think I'll run the stream for maybe 2 hours if we have enough different things to pick. The punch bowls are unsanitary. They're glass though, they can be washed, right? This is the same town where I found the GameCube stuff, actually. It really is. And it was legit real, like that actually happened. I know the video went mega viral on Instagram. It has 7 million views, and there was so many comments saying I planted it, it's fake. But what's crazy is it was actually legit real. Like, I was not even trash picking that day at all. If you watch the YouTube video, I was gonna go pick up some doors from a guy, and I saw the trash, so of course I stopped. But let's see what's up with this pile. This is an interesting entertainment stand. I just don't see very much value. These are actually pretty nice. It's crazy because it looks like there's a tag on it still. But I don't know. And like, this is a really nice car seat, but that can't be sold, I don't think. If I could say so myself, I don't think you're allowed to sell these. If they're, you know, I don't think you can sell it. But I'm probably gonna take these though. I believe that you found a Rolex. Storage lockers are legit. There's more likely to be like actual really valuable stuff in storage than in the trash. Look, this is all magazines and newspapers. Let's say like room plans and stuff like that. These containers are actually pretty nice. The wind's just killing the whole session right now though. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this thing. This is an espresso maker. This wind is brutal. I wonder what's in here, though. In that box. I have to look. I don't want anything to fly away, though. I don't want to be responsible for stuff flying down the street. It says books. It's actually like duck hunting books and duck hunting magazines. This could be a good little score here. I'm not really into duck hunting. I don't think it's that cool. K Carp with the $10 claim. Modern gun values. That could be worth something. What do y'all think? Duck hunting box of books and magazines worth taking? Christine Lowry, what's up? Take them. The main problem with the espresso machine, no espresso. Someone said, nah. The thing is, duck hunting's a really big thing around here. So, and decoy making as well. So maybe the whole box could sell for like $50. I don't know. The Outdoor Life Bear Book. I don't know. Might take it. Might take this one container here. $50. That wouldn't be bad though. If I sold this box for 50 or $40, that would be worth it. So I'm probably gonna take it. Of course. All right, I apologize everybody for the how's the audio now? Is the audio back? I don't like duck hunting either. I never would do that. I love ducks, honestly. All right, so I apologize for that. The wind blew the camera over and it fell down. But it's the nature of the beast. It's usually not this windy, and honestly, it's probably ruining the audio. But we're gonna cruise, and I'm gonna keep picking. So I got the books. I did take them. The only thing that was really making me feel like it was worth it is because just one book in there could be worth taking the whole thing. And if I left it behind, I would have been thinking like, I didn't go through those books. I don't really know what was in there. What if there was something cool in the bottom? And I can always just recycle them later or throw them out. I mean, recycling, it's kind of fake, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what that was, but that looked really cool. This guy's looking at me like, let's get a move on here, buddy. Oh no, he was turning actually. He was just waiting for his chance. All right. What are we seeing up ahead? So you know what that is? I don't think I can sell that either. There's a lot of items you just cannot sell. So like car seat being one of them. This being something too. Let me just show you all. So this is something I wouldn't pick up if you guys can see what it is. So it's a rolling rack that you actually put like an IV bag on. And yeah. So it is probably, Pete offered me 40. It is probably expensive to buy that rack, but you can't sell it again. You cannot sell it. The only problem with selling stuff, like it would be much more than $40 to ship the books. If somebody locally was like, yo, I'll give you 40 bucks for them and they could pick them up, that's cool. I would do that right now. Like I would do that today, later, I don't care, or tomorrow. But the fact of it is, a lot of people that watch the videos aren't local to the area. It could be a coat rack. You're not wrong about that. But I think more than likely it's not a coat rack. It's for a IV bag, which I don't know. And here again we got a portable toilet. It looked like it still had the plastic on it. Check this out though. I don't even know. I hope we hit something big today. I still have a decent amount of streets to go through. But I just wanted to find something really cool so that everybody could see it in real life, like in real time. And the stuff we already found was actually pretty decent, but nothing too great. Check this out though. This was really, really cool, and I bet it wasn't broken when they put it out. I bet the wind blew it over and then it broke. It's actually pretty cool. Do you think, John, do you really think that they would take, do you think that the IV cart holder is something that can be donated? I've never thought about that really. Like I did donate 2 wheelchairs to some guy not long ago, and he was really grateful. But Goodwill would take it, but I mean, giving it to Goodwill is not really like donating it. It is for like a tax write-off, maybe, but it's not a true donation in my opinion, because yeah, the baby stuff is donatable. I do think so. I think, is this guy scrapping? Is this guy trash picking up here? What's he doing? Hold on. We might have another picker on our hands. No, I think he just lives there. That was a nice truck. But all right, here we go. This is what we came out here for, straight up. Like, this is the money right here, these 2 bikes. This is exactly what I would pick, what I would choose to pick. There's someone here, so I feel a little weird bringing the camera. I might just set it up right here. And then just ask the lady if I can take these bikes. Hey, can I take those bikes? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. There we go, 2 bikes. I feel like, so the 2 bikes that are matching bikes, they're cruiser bikes. People love cruiser bikes around here. I think these bikes will sell for $100 for both of them, which isn't really that much money, but they're free. It's free money. If you found $100 on the ground, you would take it. So like, it's kind of the same idea. Not too bad, not too shabby. I like these bikes, these are nice. The wind is really killing the scene here, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna just throw the other bike in and then we'll get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know, the mic fell down. And you can actually do a GoPro and do a live video. I've just never done that before. Yeah, the bikes are for adults or like teenagers to like 20-year-olds. It's a matching set. That's why the bikes are cool. You know, so somebody can grab a matching set. But when the wind blew the camera over, it was attached to the mic and it bent this piece right here. So I don't know, it might be fine, but there's a decent chance that it doesn't work anymore. Whoa! K Carp said, you cannot help the win. It's all good. I appreciate your videos. Thank you. With the $10 chat, super chat. Is that what that's called? I should be more up on this stuff. There's a vacuum right there. I'm gonna pass. There's a dishwasher right there. I'm gonna pass on that too. Let's get this hyped up. I feel like, I don't know, maybe if we run it for a 2-hour stream here, we maybe can get to 1,000 viewers, because it keeps creeping up gradually. There's 2 toilets right there. I'm not gonna pull the camera out to show it because it's just not that good. Whoa, what is this couch? It's hard to see on the video, but it's got stains all over it. It's a cool couch though. I think white was a heavy move. All right, I'm gonna plug the audio back in because I know it's a little bit better. Is it usable right now? Or is the audio is that just making it worse? Should I just cut the audio? Sounds good. All right, let me pull the how do I do this? It's good. I guess I'm just gonna leave that audio then. All right, here we go. Next street. So we kind of did just get started. There is another town I can go to after this if I have to, but so far so good. I think we have, I gotta look at the street number, but we have like 15 more streets to do, and each one so far has been a surprise. What is this? It's just like a snow shovel and a beach cart. I'm just gonna save it up for the next good claim here. So far I did find some decent stuff though. Definitely enough to make it worth coming out today. The Tony Soprano flame is heavy. Another toilet. People just be putting toilets out. That's the 3rd toilet I saw today here. More bikes. Bikes are good. I do have a decent amount of bikes right now that I need to sell, so sometimes they're good, sometimes they're just not that great. It just depends. There was actually 2 mattresses right there, single mattresses, that looked really nice, and I don't say that often. I won't be taking them, but all right, here we go. We're gonna turn here. I gotta go back down that street though. There was good stuff over there, so We'll see. We just went over the 60-minute mark. Yeah, you never know with the single mattresses. Definitely from a kid's room. They looked really, I wouldn't say expensive, but higher quality than the normal mattress that's out. So check this out. Whoa, Corvette girl hooking it up with some gas money with the $10 super chat. Epicness. Check this out. So there's some kitchen chairs for like the bar area, and then this couch right here, which actually looks pretty good. It's not the worst thing I've seen, that's for sure. But Deuce is Wild with the $4 claim. Thank you. Woo! Celebrate their first super chat. Stoked. Thank you so much. I got to go back around though because I did see some stuff back there. Let me just finish off this street real quick and then we'll cruise back. It's hard to see what this is up ahead. Okay, see? So if I would have just turned around, I would have missed this. Look at this. A freaking TV. A flat screen Donnie. It does look like it possibly could have gotten rained on. Let's see. This is one we'll get out for. All right, I'm gonna grab the power box, bring it out, we're gonna plug it in, and we're gonna see if this is worth taking. See that? Look at that. I don't know if this is worth taking. Let's see. Does it turn on? This thing is leaking. I don't know. Where's the on many other TVs that don't have cords. So the cord is worth taking. I feel like if it didn't rain the last couple of days when it rained, if it didn't rain at all in the last week, I bet it would have been fine. I have a feeling the TV worked when they put it out. Worth it though. All right, let's get on to that end of the street. All right, we're breaking out into the most viewers so far. Woo! Troy Taylor with the hit, sending $20. That is super gnarly. Somebody else gave a super chat. Hold on. Tammy Higgins for Fifi for yard sale trinkets. Okay. That's cool. This is actually super cool. Like, this is legit. The one is really wet. That TV got soaked. It was hard to see how wet it actually was until I put it upright, and it was just leaking. It was dripping. Yeah, so to be honest, like, even selling that to somebody, it's not the move. Like, if it turned on and it worked, that's just not right. So check this out. This isn't that crazy, right? This house right here, it is a very, very nice house. But, so they built the house they wanted. Oh, the TV did turn on? I just was over it when I saw all the water. But this is what they're looking at. So they bought this property and then built that house because look, it overlooks the bay. So I was wrong. The TV fully was on. So the TV was on. Everybody's saying it was on. But I can't sell it really knowing how wet it actually was. So we're just gonna move on. There's not much else I could do really for that. To reel them? I don't know. Alright, it's hard for me to look at the comments right this second, so I'm just gonna drive down to the other side where I saw the other stuff. Maybe I'll take a break in between and try to answer some comments and stuff. I did see one on there saying that they would like to see me and Sammy out picking again like we used to, and I would like that too, but everybody makes choices in their life, and the choice that we are deciding to make as parents is that Sammy's main priority, wow, I gotta go this way, is the claim here. Sammy's main priority is Finn, and there's nobody else in the world that would be as responsible or right to watch her. So I honestly don't think that leaving your kid with other people is the right choice for us personally. I can only speak for myself. Thank you, Laura Kalk, $4.99. Woo! Mal Bissett, $2. No, I'm not going to get into the family. I'm not getting into anything on this channel, and I'm not talking about anything because I don't want to be negative, but no, there's nobody that is really able to watch Finn at this point. I'm not going to badmouth anyone. I'm just not doing it, but I think I just came across some really crazy stuff. Life doesn't always work out like you think it's going to. You know? People aren't always as supportive as they seem, especially when, you know, stuff's portrayed differently on the internet than it is in real life. And I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of portraying, you know, a lot of good things and a lot of positive things because that's what I think the world needs. But there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes that's not on the internet. It's just, you know, the picture of perfection isn't always exactly what it seems. This is probably the coolest stuff I found all day. Actually, 100%. These are really gnarly. I don't even know what this thing is. It's like a pillar to hold like a concrete statue. I need to get a driver for sure. I'm parked right now though. I'm in park. So. All right, check this out. Look at this freaking thing right here. What even is that? It looks like a Michelangelo statue would sit on top of here. This is legit. This is probably worth a decent amount of money. Wow. I'm just thinking here for a second. This TV's actually kind of sweet too. I'm gonna put that in. Alright. They are stone. I'm just not really sure what kind of style it is. Alright, so the TV's going in. I actually do sell a decent amount of vintage TVs, vintage electronics, even the older ones than this. The thing that's cool about this is it has a DVD player if it works, and it has audio video connections, and all the keys are on here. So like, you don't need a remote to operate this TV. I say this is a $20 thing, maybe $30. Thank you for saying that this is great, because I've been thinking about doing this for a while. Agreed, Linda, 100%. And the years that you would maybe put your kid in daycare, and of course not everybody can make this decision, but those years you're going to regret later not being with your kid. So why, if you have the chance to spend every day with your kid when they're little, why wouldn't you? It doesn't make any sense to me. I even like the freedom of being like, you know, I can pretty much be home with Finn every morning when she wakes up at least, and then pretty much every day at the end of the day too. So it's like, that's the most important thing in my whole life. I could make my business different and make tons more money in different ways, different avenues, and just never be home. But at what cost? Why would I ever do that? But I'm taking this stone pillar. I don't know what to do here. I'm kind of getting filled up. But this guy, look at this thing. Are you kidding me right now? Oh, it even has a thing on the bottom. Marquee Collection of Beverly Hills. This is a fire piece right here. These aren't nearly as cool though. And these aren't nearly as cool, but maybe somebody would like this. The one other piece is super legit. I think these definitely go to it though. It's like gotta be the same company. This mirror is honestly not bad either, but also not that great. I don't know, what do you guys think about the mirror? Would anyone else take this? I'm kind of on the edge. I'm like, maybe worth it. Probably gonna get stuck with it. Not sure if it'll even sell. Same with these two though. The only reason these are like more reasonable is because of how unique they are. I just never see stuff like this. I gotta take them. This is the baby right here. This is the ultimate score of the day right here. I might just lay this down in the truck. I did bring a moving blanket just for that reason. Just to kind of lay it on top of the here. I think that's the best choice. Just like this. Poof. Hopefully. Let's see. Got over 800 viewers right now. Let me see. That's in there. That's pretty much in there. Like, that is on point right there. This is by far the best piece. Damn it. The wind is just killing this situation, honestly. I might have to just put the camera down and do this. All right, so I finally got the pieces I want to take in the car, and check this out. Here's Eddie. Why is everybody saying RIP? He's not dead, trust me. I just saw him like 2 days ago. MARQUIS collection of Beverly Hills, Marquee collection of Beverly Hills. This was expensive when they bought it. I mean, that pepper definitely was nuts. Someone's saying take the mirror. Am I gonna regret this? The bike's rusted out. I'm not taking the bike. I have taken bikes like this before, and maybe I'll regret not taking it, but I don't know. I'll take the mirror. I'm getting loaded up though. Might not really have much more time on the stream, or I'll have to be more picky about what I take after this. The wind caught it. All right, so yeah, All right, somebody was saying that I'm dumb for streaming while driving, but this is completely hands-free. I'm not holding the camera or touching it at all. It would be the same as if I had a voice call going on, like a speakerphone call. All right, I'm just gonna cruise and not read the comments and just watch the road here. $75 donation. I can't even look though. This is too crazy. That's a really, really big donation. Probably the biggest one I got ever. Maybe not the biggest, but it's up there. All right, so we have about 10 more streets. The only problem is I'm kind of filled up. Whoa, filled up. I even have this massive marble stand thing. I don't even know what this is. I think it's literally for a statue, like I was saying. Like you would put like the head of like Caesar or, you know, a Greek god or something on there. Unless something changes drastically, though, I don't think we're going to hit over 1,000 viewers at once. That would be cool, but I don't know if it's going to happen today. Although we have a decent amount of time still on here. I see a vacuum, closet doors, so I'm not going to stop for that. And then there is some stuff up ahead, but we're going to go down this street first and just cruise. So you just never know what someone's going to throw out, especially in this town, or all the towns around here, really. I'm going to pull over on this side so I can get a better look at this. I might not even stop for this, but I'm going to pull over so I can pick up the camera, put it in park first before I get the camera. All right. So here we go. Huge shout out to K Carp with the cat. Is that a Siamese cat as the picture? Awesome find. You're such a genuine player. Please get Sammy Finn yourself a nice dinner. Thank you so much, and I will do that tonight. Businessman's haircut. Business in the front, party in the back. I think going mullet. Where's the major flea market? Shell Bell. Just so everybody knows, we're not driving. I'm parked right now. I'm in a spot parked with the car in park. I think that this thing is vintage. It's probably from the 80s. It's kind of like Art Deco style. This is the nicest group of people. I've come to realization that, yeah, we're parked. I'm in park, literally. I've come to the realization, though, that I'll never be like a viral sensation online because I'm not hated enough. Like, I started to realize, like, the people that get the most views on the internet get a lot of views for being hated. And it's not really that good for your mental health to be hated online, I don't think. I've never been, like, extremely hated. But and so I have nothing against them. I wouldn't say I'm a fan either, but the Paul brothers, like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, they have a show that came out, I believe on HBO, if I'm not mistaken. And it's just like, it's such a, like, of course they are really, really rich from all the stuff they've made, but like, it just seems like such a roller coaster. Like their lives, I don't know. And like, there's a lot of people that don't like them. And it's almost like they're hated for no reason. I don't know. Well, not no reason, but I'm saying like people just jump on that bandwagon of like hatred when they don't really know anything about the people, really. They just see what they see online. So here's why I pulled over, just to show. So that pile's probably not going to be picked by me today. But maybe, you know, maybe we'll see something else. So I'm putting the phone down here and we're going to keep going. Yeah, I would say that there's a pretty solid following of people that watch all the videos that I post. And you kind of only just need your small niche online. You only need like your people that like you to be successful, because like you don't need millions of people watching your channel to make a business out of it. You really don't. I think that's where people get it twisted, where like they think you need so many viewers, which even 800 people watching right now, that's a lot of people. But I'm grateful for every viewer, so I don't know, I see it differently. Whereas like I think there's certain streamers, I'm not a streamer more than just somebody who makes videos, but there's certain streamers who have like 20, 30,000 people watching their channel. We're watching their live video and they still complain that it's not enough or something. I don't know, it's just wild. It's wild to think about. There's a small pile here with like a dresser. I'm gonna go down here though, because this actually takes you into the bay, and the houses back on the bay are actually more legit sometimes. There was a small pile here. Where did I see that? Now I don't see it, actually. They're doing crazy road construction over here. But all right, we're turning here and we're gonna go back towards the bay. We're following the UPS guy now. We do have 813 people watching. It's pretty impressive for me. I'm impressed by that. I think that's good. It's pretty solid. Off season, like right now, is definitely off season, and it is pretty much a ghost town. Like there's people around, but not many. Like this UPS guy. I'm not sure if he's gonna park in the middle of the street or not. He didn't, but it looked like he was about to. Sometimes they'll do that though. Nothing on this street. We are kind of getting towards the end here, but I can cruise back and take a loop and just see. Because there is more areas that I didn't look thoroughly. That was like one of those collapsible sheds. Now we got a few more streets. We got some stuff here. It's so windy too. I was planning on going down to the beach to show everybody the beach and everything, and I don't know if I can even really do that. It'll just distort the audio so bad, but we'll see. What is this place? Civic Center. 90-minute video. It is on. Hopefully I have the other trash picking video that I made out on Friday. That I still got to edit it, but I'm trying my best to put out more videos. And maybe just a little bit shorter than I have in the past. I did get a new drone. I had the drone that fell out of the sky, which honestly wasn't even my fault. I have no idea what happened. The guy told me to send him the flight log and he could try to figure it out, but I don't know if I can get the flight log without the actual drone, so I'm not sure about that. But I had another drone that was a DJI drone, and I had insurance on it, meaning that I could replace it. So I sent back that drone and they replaced it. I paid $40 to replace it. What was that? But it was like a, stuff in the back of the truck just like goes crazy. $40 for basically a new drone, which would be $500 if I would have bought it again. All right, we are seeing, what am I seeing? Let me just get out for this one. There's a few little piles here, so I'll get out. We're in park. Wow. Round tessellated stone pedestal, $1,700. So it could sell for like at least a few hundred, because the ones that are on like First Dibs and stuff, they sit on there for a very long time. And also you have to pay, I think, for that site, and you ship it maybe, I'm not sure. But let's see this. So in all honesty, if I didn't have a full truck, I might actually pick this up. This is not bad. It's not really that bad. It does have some weird toilet paper in there, but this isn't the worst. This is a vanity that somebody might actually want. I don't know. Toilet. This toilet's actually not terrible either. And then this is like just blinds, big blinds. I'll walk down with you all to check out these other piles, just out of curiosity. It is a decent vanity. I have like a pretty much a brand new vanity that I found in the trash. It has like a little bit of damage on the bottom. This was a really cool table. It's super rusty now, but that's a decent table. These aren't even that bad either. They're not that bad. Wow. That got really crazy. And I think, you know, that couch it got wet. Yeah, so you never know what you're going to find out here. I think the score of the day, well, the two bikes, which I think I can sell pretty easily. I'm going to hop in the car and then I'll tell. So you never know what you're going to find out here when you're just looking, because that's the whole point, you're hunting. But the two bikes I think will be pretty easy to sell. And then this was the best find of the day. The only issue with this is it's a very specific buyer, and selling it on Facebook Marketplace, I don't know. It might not even really sell that easily. Yeah, if I had like a big trailer out here, there's a lot of scrap. The only thing is, you don't want to be able, you can't really maneuver with a trailer in these streets that easily. But I'm going to still keep going. There's a couple streets more. I mean, it's not over yet. There could still be the best find of the day still out here. It is really fun not knowing what you'll find. The vanity is a nice piece. I have, like I just said, I didn't post the video yet, but I found like literally a brand new vanity, and I seen that it was online for $800. It just has some damage on the bottom shelf. I guess they were installing it or bringing it into the house. And it got damaged, but you can't get anywhere near $800 for it. But I think some guy said he wants to pick it up on Saturday for $150. Yeah, Sandra, I found some decent stuff, like some really good stuff actually. Just a weird cell, you know, this tessellated stone thing. It's a weird cell. It's a weird not going to be an easy sale. It might take a while to sell, but it's something I could pretty much store because it doesn't take up that much room. There's like 6 chairs right there, but they don't look that great. All right, we're turning here. There's about 3-4 streets more to go. We're gonna see if we can get the last claimed here today. We'll see. All right, I see some stuff down here, and on the next street too as well. So you just never know. Interesting pile, interesting pile. Let's see, this is actually pretty freaking nice. Let me just pull up so I'm not blocking anyone's driveway or anything. All right, here we go. We got something, maybe. We'll see. I don't think so, but I don't know, this thing's pretty far gone. The top's like just ripped off completely. Wow. This is a decent entertainment stand though. And then, oh, I hate these tack strips. Those tack strips are so bad to take out. Even the pillow's stained up. All right, let's roll. This grill is actually decent. Not terrible. All right, here we go. Yeah, that thing, the box was empty, I think. It was light. When I pushed it, it was light. The problem with picking in this much wind, like I'm talking the wind is bad out here. Stuff just blows all over the place. Damn, I need to like wipe the lens. I know I'm not a big fan of chairs, but I might have just came up on some crazy chairs. Hold on. I'm gonna pull over and give it a deeper look. just found some crazy chairs. I'm about 25 minutes from my house right now, so not that far. Because I'm at the whole other end of the island that I started on. See these chairs? There's like a few that are high, a few that are low. The only thing that I'm getting sketched out about is the bottom. Look how the bottom looks like it's blowing. Is this better here? Is this better with just without the mic on? Like, is it my voice louder now than it was before? I'm sure it's blown out. I mean, the wind is absurd. It's like one of the windiest days I've ever picked, actually. Honestly. All right, so what does everybody think about this set of chairs? Should I get closer and get a better look at them? I just run the risk every time I get out of the car. I've run the risk of skip them, yeah. I run the risk of the wind just ruining the audio so bad. These are looking really crazy when you get a little closer though. Yeah, nah, we're not taking these. They are a cool style, but they are really cool, actually. I just feel like it's too much. It's too much, like, fabric. Oh, that one's terribly bad. That one, these two have, like, so much mold on them. They're decent. I'm not going to say they're not nice, but I can't take them. I'm not taking them. I'm not taking them. Yeah, one of our viewers on here, he just commented and saying he was going to be the one throwing them out tomorrow. So he works for the pickup. It's kind of awesome, actually. Yeah, the wind's not good. We're still going though, everybody. We still got a few little spots to look at. It's cool. They have these little like self-governing type libraries, right? And you can just take a book, leave a book type of thing. It's like a little cardboard box. Not cardboard, it's wood. It's like a little box on a stand. And they have them all over in this area. They're really cool. But you can get books out of them. But every time we go to the park, and Finn knows they have that box, she runs up and looks at the books. And she's gotten some books from there before. Yeah. It's crazy too, because like, there's a bunch of stuff right here. I might have to pull over. All right, I'll show you all what I'm seeing. Since the amount of people viewing has not actually dropped all that much. But yeah, if you randomly are watching this, please subscribe to the channel too. If you're not subscribed already, that would help out. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to do a live video is so I thought that it would spread out and reach more people that might not have seen our channel before. I hope that did happen. I'm not really sure. Maybe if I do more of these, that is more likely to happen. So I probably will do another one. And if you guys, you know, once this ends, if you go back on and leave a comment, let me know if you like the stream. It's not over yet, we're still going, but if you liked it and you want me to do more. I'm gonna figure out how to do it the other way, so it's more for YouTube style. Thank you, Willie, appreciate it. Pleasantville, New Jersey in the house. What's up, Miso Niso? But we're still going, we're still going. Here we go, we got a whole pile here. What's it looking like? Whoa! This is cool. It's pretty rough on there. And look at the rust on here. Wow. What is this? The road crew? I guess they're redoing the roads right here. All right. B for Joy 1 sent a $19.99 super chat. Oh, I can heart the super chats. I just realized that. I'm sorry for not hearting them. But we love your little family. Love Noah and Joy. Thank you, Noah and Joy. I appreciate it. We appreciate it. It's pretty much the nicest thing that anyone could do is to support us like that. I mean, I choose not to like ask for donations and stuff. I don't think that's the right way to run a social media business. I think if you're in business, you should figure out how to be in business. I know people are doing it because they love the entertainment, they like the channel, they like what we do, but I don't think begging for money online is cool personally. So that's why I never do that. It's kind of weird. But I do appreciate it though, on the other hand. We are gonna keep driving. There is a decent amount of little nooks that I have not checked yet. There's like a whole back bay area, so bear with me here. There's still some pics to be had. And if I wish I knew how to turn up the mic right now, maybe I'll pull over and mess with it for a second. Because I know the mic's audio is much better if it's turned up, but somehow it went from plus 9 dBIs to -6 somehow. I really have no idea. The wind blew it over, and then when I picked it back up, it was all messed up. I'm following now behind like the street crew. They're doing road construction, so it's like the asphalt truck. There is a really cool skate park here. I'm sorry, I know I have in the past, but I don't really like to give exact locations of where I am. I'm sure a lot of people already know or could figure it out. And I know people aren't asking because they want to come here and take all my stuff. They're just asking because they're curious. But I'm near Ocean City, New Jersey, but not in Ocean City, New Jersey. I mean, there's only like 50 towns in New Jersey that are on the beach. Less than that, probably like 40. I do think that it would be cool to try to trash pick in Atlantic City. I don't think that it would be the same higher quality stuff, but there is areas in Atlantic City that are really nice, and I haven't ever made a trash picking video there before. So, I don't know. Would that be cool to do? I don't know if people keep up with like stuff that happens on the internet, but it's pretty crazy. There's this guy that used to be famous for doing like pranks and stuff. Vitali, his name was. He was like really big on YouTube like 15 years ago, literally 10 years ago. But there's this whole group of people that make that stream. They're called nuisance streamers, right? And they basically go around it and just like harass people, and that's the content. Like, let's go see who we can harass today. Like, go mess with people in the street, basically. But there's a decent amount of these guys that have gotten into like serious trouble lately, and he's one of them. So he was in, I can't remember the exact country, a different country over in Asia. I want to say it was in the Philippines, but it might not be. It's somewhere over there. Maybe Thailand. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe somebody knows better than me. But he basically did this stream where he was like harassing people, stealing stuff. He grabbed like the waist vest, like the belt of a police officer that was holding like his weapons and everything, and was like acting like he was going to steal the police officer or the security guard's scooter. And basically he's going to jail over there for like, it's not they're not even like good. They're not even funny, the streamers. They just like harass people, right? But he ended up, he's going to jail for at least 3 years. Somewhere over there. It's crazy. But yeah, there's like a category of people who make YouTube videos. Not YouTube videos, but on Kick is the platform, that are considered nuisance streamers. The main one that is famous is called Johnny Somali or Salami or something like that, but he did the most ridiculous stuff that he's facing prison time of up to like 10 years or something. I don't know. It's just a very interesting aspect of making content gone really, really wrong. And like, I'm not really sure why they do it. I guess because they think that they're going to get views for it. But they're quite literally ruining their own lives and just annoying people at the same time. And just wasting like people's money. I wish yeah, a meet and greet would be super cool. I get so scared to do stuff like that because there's so many overwhelmingly good people in the world, but there just takes that one freak show who shows up to a meet and greet with the wrong intention. I don't know. I'm like a pretty paranoid person when it comes to it. I've been trying to find a beach access here so I can show you all the beach. Oh, here's one. Hold on, let me pull over. That's the thing. If we did the meet and greet, it would have to be like just me and Sammy. Like I don't think we'd be able to do the whole family. It wouldn't be the right move, I don't think. But we'll see. I did have a location in Atlantic City, like a store that we might be able to do it at, but I don't know. Let's go see the beach. I'll show you guys the beach before we go all the way back. Anthony Derlin found some good book. Cars VW van, vinyl, right on the curb. Good score. No, I wouldn't take Finn for a meet and greet. I don't even know if it would be smart to do it at all. I mean, the world is really crazy. I don't know. It's hard to make the right decisions when, I don't know. It's different because, like, yeah, there has been incidences I've read of, like, YouTubers or people that make videos online having situations happen at their homes. I think, like, Mo Sargi had something like that happen. Maybe he had to move. He's, like, much bigger than me, obviously. But it would be a lot more of a stretch to, like, show up to someone's house, especially since I have, like, cameras all over, and the police respond within, like, less than a minute to my house. It would be a big stretch to do that over, you know, finding out where someone's doing a meet and greet and showing up and doing something. I think it leaves you open to more danger. But let's go see the beach real quick first. I would say like 100% of the people watching this stream are super cool and normal people. But what if there was just that one person? I don't know. It's probably going to happen eventually. The meet and greet will probably happen eventually. So this is why people pay money. Like, this isn't the richest town. Definitely not the richest town around here. This is more of a in the middle type of beach town. But this is why people pay good money for these houses. It's more just the environment. And wow, there's no wind right here. There's literally almost no wind right here. Look at this. I guess the wind's coming off the bay, not the beach. This is absurd. The wind is like literally nothing right now. I don't know. Or it just died down. Check this out though. The sky looks absolutely so cool right now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, there's really no one around during the week at this time of year. But then again, like somebody just commented, the surfboards, I was going to do like a whole video about all the surfboards when they're sold. Mike McWhite. What's up, Mike McWhite? Hopefully you guys can hear me. The wind's picking up again. Dogs love these beaches. Certain beaches you can't bring dogs on, but other ones you can. And when you see a dog, you know, we had a dog, like a bigger dog, a German Shorthair Pointer, when I was younger, and that dog would run miles on the beach. Literally miles. But yeah, the beaches get super crowded. Not as bad in this town as other towns, but yeah, it's like night and day from right now. There's not any foxes right around here, but see the dunes right behind me? This is like the barrier that protects like the houses from the ocean, the dunes, and the foxes live in here sometimes in Ocean City, which is down that way more. It is a beach tag beach. Yeah, the dog, the German Shorthair Pointer dog, was like a hunting dog before. And I guess the guy was like so stupid, he was like saying he was going to put the dog down. So then my parents adopted it. Her. But yeah, this is it. I like living in this area. The wind's pretty brutal, but regardless, it's a beautiful area. LBI Surf City, I know the area. Not far from here. Less than an hour away. Woo! $3 super chat from Mal. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be the video. Thank you all for coming and watching and joining me today. I won't say I didn't find anything crazy, because this is pretty crazy. This is like a serious piece to just find right on the road in the trash. It's outdated, the style. It's like kind of like Scarface. That's what that reminds me of. And that's why it's probably in the trash, because it's just not in vogue anymore like it was back in the day. But there was a lot of houses that had this style around here. We've cleaned them out before, so I recognize it. And in the back of the truck, I would say a low estimate. If I sell this stuff, who knows if there's like just a cushion just blowing across. It's really windy. If I sell the stuff in the truck, or at least 75% of it, probably around $200. And then this one, the icing on the cake. So all in all, it was a great day. Thank you all for showing up, leaving comments, coming with me, and the super chats. Wow, what an epic claim. So let me know, like I said, when this video ends and then it goes up again, like live, leave it in the comments if you guys want to see more like this, or more live videos in general. So peace out, everybody. Have a great night and a great weekend. And actually, we got an Easter egg hunt to take Finn to tomorrow, so that's going to be super fun. So happy early Easter to everyone. And end stream, I guess, right here. All right, peace out, everybody. Appreciate all the support, for real.